Hi everyone, this is Matt. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about cover letters. A cover letter is a chance for you to speak directly to the hiring team, the hiring manager, in a formalized fashion. Remember, cover letter is not a career summary. They already have your career summary in your CV, so don't repeat yourself. And don't talk about yourself and how this job will help you, because we are not hiring to help you. We are hiring so you can help them. And there are really just 4 questions that you need to answer in your cover letter. So, the first question, how are you going to solve the business problem? Why is this role the next natural step for you? Why are you interested in this company? And finally, how will you fit with the culture of the company? When you answer these questions, talk about things you couldn't in your CV. Share personal stories showing examples of your behaviors linked to the role you're applying for. The hiring team need to see what you're like. They need to see you as a professional and a likable individual that will solve their business problem. And you need to remember about giving them metrics, giving them numbers. They are so important because when it comes to deciding, for example, whether it is you or another candidate who has better leadership skills, they will look at how many people you supervised in the lab and what grades they've got. And if you had 3 students and they all got first-class marks, and the other candidate only mentioned their leadership skills without giving them any metrics, any numbers, they will go with you. They will trust more in your leadership skills than in the leadership skills of the other person. So you always need to give them numbers. Every behavior, every example needs to be followed by a number, because this is the best way for you to differentiate yourself from the other candidates and to show them that you are simply the best fit for the role. So having said all of that, we need to move to formatting. Ideally, your answer, your cover letter should be 3/4 of a page long, max 1 page long. If you go over this, no one will read the second page, unfortunately. Your recruiter might only have, 10-15 seconds to literally glance over your cover letter. So they will only look at the first page. You can't have any spelling errors. So use grammarly.com and make sure all the company details are correct. When the recruiter picks up your cover letter and they have 200 other cover letters to read, they need to find a way to easily screen you out. And this could be through grammatical errors, or maybe you misspelled the name of a company. They somehow need to help themselves to reduce the number of candidates. So remember that your CV and your cover letter are linked documents. They need to look alike. Use the same font size, headers, and so on. The formatting needs to be consistent between them. So when the recruiter looks at both documents together, they look professional and you come across as a professional individual. Don't start your cover letter with saying to whom it might concern or dear sir, madam. This is outdated and you need to be more personal and you need to do some research. So go on LinkedIn, find the hiring manager, or maybe call the HR team and ask who the hiring manager is and address them directly in your cover letter. Even if you only do your research and you pick the wrong person, the hiring manager will still see that you've done some homework and identified someone from their team. And that is so much better than just sending generic box standard dear sir, madam. And finally, you need to end your cover letter with a strong call to action that you are looking forward to discussing how you are going to help the company at your interview. And I think this is all. So if you're going to remember one thing from this video, then remember the questions you need to answer. So how are you going to solve the business problem? Why is this role the next natural step for you? How will you fit with the culture of the company? And why are you interested in the company itself? Next week, I'm going to talk to you about the interviews. We'll dive much deeper into them. And if you benefit from these videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. It keeps me motivated and it pushes the YouTube algorithm to show the videos to more people. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.